Hello, I am here to talk about the 5 principles based on education. And I'm going to talk about coaching because I've applied these 5 principles to my team, and right now I'm in the process of still applying these principles to my teaching. So I don't feel as strong to give examples or communicate what I've read over this article. So, principle 1 is the measurements of students. So, the measurements of my athletes, this is me identifying their specific roles, like who's my leaders, who's going to be my shooters, who's going to be my defender, my center, their specific spots on my team. And principle 2 is individualization. So, kind of placing my athletes in those specific spots and having them learn specific rules to those positions. So, for example, on my team, we have centers, we have drivers, shooters, and defenders. So, some days we'll do a clinic where at each goal we have 4 goals set up, and we have 4 coaches, and in each goal we have a specific coach teaching that specific role. Principle 3 is networking. So one day we might end up having just 2 goals out, and half the team who can be centers, or like a quarter of the team who are our centers, and a quarter of our team who can play center defenders. They will combine and work together on certain positioning. So I'll have a center defender and a center work together and know what to do in certain scenarios. If a defender is doing something specific to the center, or if the center is doing something specific towards the defender, they're working together and realizing just basically what they need to do in certain scenarios. And then the 4th one is the application. So at this point, after having them in the clinics, I have them scrimmage, and I'll break up half the team equal strengths against each other, and every once in a while I'll pause it in the middle of the game and I'll notify what they need to fix, or I'll give praise if they actually did something that they specifically worked on and struggled with in that section of the clinic, and just so that they know that, okay, you know what, I'm doing this right, I need to keep doing what I'm doing, or okay, I need to tweak this a little bit so I can actually fulfill my duty. And then principle 5 is the development of these strings. And I kind of like this because this is just highlighting their skills and kind of like getting them out there of what they're doing with these principles, and getting them involved in, it says something about like engaging in new experiences. And so just besides scrimmaging each other, I like to have some of my freshman players going into the varsity scrimmage and scrimmaging with varsity players, because if they play against someone stronger, they're only going to get better. And then, for example, like in a couple days, we're going to go to a junior college game just so that they can see what water polo is like at the next level. Kind of giving them new surroundings and checking out different opportunities to maybe like, oh hey, you know what? Maybe I do want to play in college. Maybe I do want to step up my game and learn new things. So, yeah.